Right, evening all. Slight change of plan to the running order as there's been a traffic incident in Strood, I understand. Hope everyone's okay. But as usual, we are just about to kick off. So if you can let me know if the sound's okay. We will be starting shortly with Smith and Tomris. Yeah. And Raymond and Williams. Was a strike change of order because we did have Coyne and Bruce up first, but they stuck in the traffic. So if you are out there in La La Land, please let me know. Evening lads, thanks mate. Right, we are just about to kick off. Joe's just gone to get himself a drink. I've got young Joe Greenwood in the commentary box with me tonight as the yin to my yang. Jamie Hughes is elsewhere, other engaged. Hope everything's gone alright, Jamie, if you're listening. So up tonight we have Smith and Tomris first of all, playing Raymond and Williams. Rest of the group is Luke Coyne and Kieran Bruce, and Richard Ellis and Aaron Barry, who are also running a little bit late, I understand. So hopefully they'll all be here on time for the second match, but in the meantime we will just crack on with this one.
It will be quick. It'll be quicker.
So it looks like Williams and Raymond to break off first. As I said, I'm joined by Joe Greenwood in the commentary box tonight, who's going to be
today, mate.
Very well. How do you see this running tonight?
Very good group tonight.
Yeah.
Very good. Paul Williams and Junior. Smithy and Thomas.
What's your predictions? I think the obvious choice would be these two, wouldn't it?
Yeah, these two to top.
I think it all depends on what happens in this match, you know. 'Cause I don't know if you watched the first time these guys played.
I didn't.
But let's just say that Metin wasn't too happy with the way that Smithy played, and that they didn't exactly gel. Let's put it that way. So. No, unfortunately I didn't, lads, not this time. I played very, very well in my group games. Only lost 3 frames in my group games, but quarterfinals, the table done me up like a kipper. And guy played all right, but yeah, didn't manage to get through in the quarterfinals. So it's my Scotland adventure over for this year, possibly for good. I'm not sure yet. Don't know if I'm going to go next year, but we'll see.
Save you a few trips.
It will save me a lot of money as well. Yeah. But whatever happens, it's been amazing fun. Right, so Williams away. Need a ball. Or you can't leave the table like that on your first game. Thanks, mate. Right, so I would imagine, yeah, Smithy and Metin will have a good old chat. Remember, it's a 30-second shot clock. Already we've got frames being dropped. Sorry, guys at home. If you've got issues, it's down to my internet. There is a way to fix this. What I may have to do is redo the stream a bit later, but if you've got frames being dropped, it may be my end. I've got a new internet system and it seems to be playing me up a little bit.
Just to make sure we can bring that.
Looking forward to seeing you dressed the same tomorrow, Joe.
Yeah, it is, Andy. It should be fine. I don't really understand why it's doing that. But we'll have a little look to see if there's something I can do my end, but I'm not sure there is, if I'm being honest. I could change the internet to the other one, but can't really. Yeah, I can't really do that until YouTube's not receiving enough. Let's up the bit rate, see what happens.
I'll try and get the white
Yeah,
in there.
we'll drop.
Wow.
That'll be the compilation.
Alright, apologies for this. We are going to have to reset our stream. So give me 5 seconds. We will be back. Hopefully we can get the end of this frame out of the way. I know the other internet works well, so bear with me.
But then it's only got to go through. But really, the factions will only come into my head as like 3 on 6 or 3 on 5.
See my brakes.
You might need a spider as well. In case of leaving fire.
Touch the ball behind you or something.
Right.
Really? Not really?
No, he didn't need that. He definitely tried to use it for the last yellow.
Side brake?
Yeah, I think the one is.
The re-brake.
Right, apologies for that at home. Hopefully the stream is now running well. If it's not, then just reset your YouTube. It should be fine. In the meantime, Smith and Thomas took a 1-0 lead, so we missed that one. But yeah, thanks, Stevie. I've just changed over my internet service, so it should be fine. Back on the original internet. I'll have to sort that out when I come back off my holiday bobs.
Yeah, just land on it.
Mr. Jefferson, that means my Wi-Fi experiment didn't work well, so I've got my CCTV running off the same internet again. I'll sort it out another time.
Are we back up and going?
We should be. Evening, brothers. Yeah, we've got an excellent connection again, so I don't really know what the problem is. I wonder if it's the Cat 6 cable.
I think it's through back to the middle regardless. Yeah.
Not particularly good upload speed. Well, you want the download speed's not really a massive issue. It's the upload. You need about 20 minimum. It's this one. Anyway, we are here, and that's a good shot from Junior. So this looks like 1-1. It's going to be a tight old game, this one, methinks. This could set the tone for the evening. And it looks like these guys have learnt a lesson, because I don't know if you watched it the first time these guys played, Joe, but they spoke far too much and got themselves into all sorts of trouble, just about to sneak through the group. But in Scotch doubles on the shot clock, time to talk to each other after every shot, and they tried to, particularly Junior. So it was almost like he felt like he had to explain what he was going to do every shot. And when you've got one of the best shot makers in the business in Paul Williams, I think personally you just need to play the shot and let him get on with it. Because whatever you leave, he will try and sort it out, you know what I mean? So it looks like they're have learnt a lesson from that. Have you got anyone joining you in the box tomorrow?
Not that I know of. Might speak to Gage, see if he wants to get a bit in between his game.
Yeah, he will be here. He might pop in later, it depends how drunk he is.
He's down here playing tomorrow, isn't he?
Yep, Summer League quarterfinals tomorrow. Good luck to everyone. That's a lovely break from Gary. Just pop that yellow out, that'd be nice. Yeah, they all sort of they broke and they bunched back together again. So it was unlucky, really. Got a nice connection. So those of you joining us for the first time, which I'm sure there's not too many. 25-minute match clock, 30-second shot clock for the first 15 minutes. It drops to 15 seconds for the last 10 minutes. Scotch doubles, they can talk to each other as much as they like, whenever they like. One extension per frame, which matches the shot clock. Gas option, taking the safety route.
How many golden breaks will we see from Metin today?
Yeah, last time Metin played, he had 2, didn't he?
He had 2 against me in a cup game the other
Yeah,
day as well.
did he? Oh yeah, he did. Yeah. That was on table 6 and all, wasn't it? 7, yeah. Oh, yeah, it wasn't even a down to the rest on that one.
Back to back.
Loves it, doesn't he? That's from a man who can't break as well. Not the strongest part of his game, that's for sure. But again, these boys are talking and talking and talking.
That's about the only part of my game.
I just don't think they need to be talking so much. They're going to get themselves in trouble, and you can't do that against players as good as Smithy and Tomris. They will punish you if you leave them too many opportunities.
I agree. Yep.
Yeah, it's good thinking from Gaz. Just bring that red off the rail slightly. That was the thing. He ideally wanted the white on the top rail to not leave this chop. But if Metin can get a bit of right-hand side on this, you can bring the white down to the bottom rail, and they can start to build. May even, if he can get enough right-hand side, go into that pack of 3 reds, but it's a bit dangerous to me. Oh, or he could miss it altogether. Wasn't that fine?
Wow.
It seemed like an odd choice of shot, that, because it didn't look that fine to me. Yeah, maybe it was.
Deceiving the camera angle sometimes.
Yeah, can be. Can be for sure. Okay. So this is where, for me, the last time they played, Gary wanted to talk to Paul before he played every shot, and he doesn't seem to be doing that tonight, so I think that's a positive. They both know what they're doing. I think that's the way to play Scotch doubles. You just tell your partner what ball you want to take next and let him deal with the rest. Yeah, that's okay. And this black flies in the bottom right, so this should be pretty straightforward. Just check this off the rail slightly. There you go. And then Gary would just bring this back. And this is where Gary's got an advantage, because if he was playing singles, he'd want to be fairly close to this black. But when you've got a shot maker like Paul as your partner, you can leave it a lot longer and not worry about it. Yeah, one of the best potters in the competition, that's for sure. Doesn't miss much. 2-1. Did I tell you, Joe, that I'm going on holiday tomorrow?
Once or twice, maybe.
Because I am.
Looking forward to it, yeah?
Oh, mate, I can't wait. I'm just going to have 2 weeks, feet up, around the park.
Are we in a hotel, villa?
In a villa, yeah.
Very nice.
Being waited on by my wife.
Wait for the comment section or text message.
Do you think that's going to happen? No.
Not as convinced.
Cocktails. I'm going to get some cocktails. And I'm just going to sit around the pool for 2 weeks doing absolutely nothing.
Sounds bliss, mate. You enjoy it.
Well, I say nothing. I've still got to do a bit of work, actually. I've still got to sort out the upcoming Tuesday League presentation, and the new season kicks off soon. Almost had a golden there. In then as well. This black goes quite close to the right hand middle pocket. Yeah, he's having a little point up. Hello, what's Will got on going on here? Has he broken something? No, he's fixed it. Right, so moment at Williams 2-1 up, and in the ascendancy in this frame, and these yellows look absolutely plumb, don't they?
Really, whichever one you want to do. That one's okay.
You see that yellow passes that red, no problem, into the bottom left hand pocket, so I can't really see any problems here. Just overrun that slightly, but he's got the bonus of taking the one in the middle first if he wants to. They can reroute quite easily here. I think now, yes, now's the time to get on that one. Plenty of room to use that bottom yellow near the black as the last ball if they wanted to. Yeah, again, you see how good Paul is at his cubal control. Is second to none. I think that what makes him such a great doubles partner, Joe. He can not only take the game forward to the opponents, but he can also rescue you when you get into a little bit of trouble. Yeah, it's a lovely shot. Absolutely perfect. Yeah, just run this through slightly. He wants to be a little bit high on this yellow so that Gary can just draw it out. He's left-handed, remember, so that's okay. Yeah, a little bit low, but it's okay. Plenty of room. Yeah, absolutely beautiful. So 3-1. And There's not really much Smithy and Metin could have done about that. That was Eden Pagey. That was just a reverse dish. There's not, there's nothing you can do about it. The break was almost golden and turned out to be treacle.
No, it's not. Well, we've got
It's not the time. If it was like 2 minutes.
yeah, no, exactly.
Still 12.5 minutes to go. I mean, remember, this is a race to 4, and frame difference does count. So these guys won't want to get beat 4-1 if they can help it. Losing your first match is not the end of the world. You do get a chance to sit down and regroup and watch the other teams in action. Still awaiting. No, not Richard's here. Aaron's here. So that's good. Right, all 4 players are in the room. Oh, and there goes the white off the table. So that's unusual. You don't often see the white going off the table, but for those of you who don't know, in these rules, that means that the white can now be placed anywhere on the table. Almost had a golden duck. And we're still waiting on our first golden duck.
I'm happy to go red. I just thought if the yellow, if you can just straight down into it.
I don't know what Smithy's talking about here. Reds are surely the colour, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, they've all.
Reds are the colour for one reason and one reason only for me, and that is because it's easier to get on your second ball.
Extension, yeah. Extension calls.
Do you agree?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I'm saying nothing, Jamie. I wasn't there, but I don't really know what the thought process was there. The yellows were never an option to me. Plus, the other reason you take reds is because if you do go wrong, you've got a safe yellow on the top rail, which you just haven't got on reds. I mean, even there, Metin's gone wrong, and reds are still better. So I'm not really sure what Smithy was doing there. Yeah, there wasn't really much you could do with that. A delicate little shot here for Metin now. Oh, it looks like he's going to bring this right out. This is a little bit trickier, but it's the best outcome, without a doubt. He's just over it, that, or under it, whichever way you want to look at it, but Smithy should be okay. Oh.
Got that saving yellow at the top.
And this, takes me back to my original point. Metin looks interested. It's going to be interesting to see what these guys do here, because for me, I think you've got to look for almost like your old 2 shots in World Wars. You've got to look for safety. There's plenty of places to hide that cue ball, but it could well be that he plays a skill shot on that yellow, or a loss of turn. Evening, Brett. How are you, mate? Right. I'm going to try and pot this red here. Missed it. And that was always the danger with that for me, and this is why now they've run out of balls to snooker behind. There's always a danger there. I think they should have played the safety or the loss of turn.
Extension calls.
Yes, and then
Extension called there. Heard by our resident referee, Mr. Will Dowsing tonight, one of our team. Andy Jefferson back in the hot seat tomorrow. Gary might have another go here. This time he's got it. So one good shot from Paul and this match is done. I'll be interested to see how they react to this, Metin and Smithy. Oh, he's overcooked that, but he should still be okay.
Metin's still interested.
Yeah, because last time Metin literally put all the blame on Smithy. even though they got through. So it will be interesting to see how that plays out. A big shot here from Paul. Oh, he's missed that by a week. And Metin is usually very good at these. Straight down on the shot. Oh, another miss. And Gary's not missing this one. So that's going to be 4-1. And that is a big shock for me. Well, I say big shock, I'll take that back. It's not a big shot. A little bit of a shot. They won 4 frames in a row. And that is match. So we'll be back for the next one.
Yeah, that's how you try to win, yeah. No one else does. That's the only way.
Right, I'm going to keep going on 5. It feels so full. So I'm going to have a shot.
I don't mind having to do it.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, I don't need to.
Right, so that's the first match over, and you'll see, for those of you that know, frame difference makes is in tonight. So obviously 4-1's it's a big statement from Raymond and Williams, and it's going to be a tough route back for Smith and Tomris. So that's how the table looks now. Now we've got Ellis and Barry against Raymond and Williams. Sorry, Ellis and Barry against Bruce and Coyne. Looks like Luke Coyne won the lag, so I would imagine they will break off.
see this game growing then, Crow?
This one's going to be an interesting one because I have to say, Bruce and Coyne were in my group with me and Phil Hawley, and they battered us. I mean, Phil really didn't play well in our game against these guys, but Luke played really, really well. And Kieran did what a good partner does, backed him up, you know. But Luke played really, really well against us. So these guys could be a bit of a thorn in the side of particularly now, Smith and Tomris, because if they win this, I don't think they can be, you know, discounted. I think they could beat anyone. Now listen, Barry, you never know what you're going to get with Richard, do you? You know, Richard can pot better than anybody and worse than everybody. So, you know, you just don't know. Unfortunately, because of a clerical error, they weren't involved in the WhatsApp group. So they didn't even know they were playing until yesterday.
Oh, what?
Might not be a bad thing. Anyway, so Reds in play now for Bruce and Coyne. Kieran's part of my junior squad, just aging out this year, so there's one more match with us. I won't be there unfortunately because I'll be away, but they play away at Sussex. That's their last game as a junior. I'm hoping that he'll carry on playing and join in the main squad.
I've not seen much of him, but what I have seen, he looks like he cues a nice ball.
He started out when he was a youngster playing snooker, and so you can see he's got a cue action of a snooker player, you know, nice and long, very steady, nice and straight. Similar actually, both of them play a lot of snooker, so they do complement each other very well. Oh, just a little bit short on that. Yeah, if Kieran does have a weakness, he does tend to play his shot a little bit too quick for me. Great shot. Great shot. Yeah, as Kieran gets a bit older and settles down a little bit, I think he could be a serious player. But that's very quick. A minute and a half in actual fact. Take a 1-0 lead. Well, obviously this is should bring you the other page really. Unfortunately I haven't got it with me. I'll have to have a look, see if I can make it in the background.
It's all up to you.
Yeah, so this is the first group of the second round proper, if you like. So we've got another group next week, which Jamie Hughes will be sitting in on, and I think he'll be looking for a co-commentator. And then we got a week off. The 13th we won't be here. In fact, we won't be here for doubles or singles for that week, so we have a rest from our dulcet tones. It's a dry break. They didn't split well at all, did they? Is it dry? Oh no, yellow's gone, so yeah. Missed that. Let's try and split those early if they can. So next time we're on for doubles, we may have a new cloth for you. We are putting the ultimate cloth on the Rassons over the next couple of weeks. So a different look for the screen. Nice teal cloth. I've got a grey one though, Joe. What do you think?
I like the grey ones.
Yeah.
The grey's better than the teal. But then you have two different colours. I suppose you've got two different colours now.
Yeah.
Have you got 4?
I've only got 3. Yeah, that's the only problem. And grey's out of stock, so.
You've had 4.
I did have 4. I sold one to Ollie Mitchell.
Blame it on him.
Yeah. So next week's group, just for those of you who are interested, Stumpy Stearns, he was watching earlier on. Hope you're still there, Nick. With Adam, who's in the room tonight. Farron and Pat Cunningham. will be there. Ant Winston and Jamie Smith. And Jones and Jones. That's Carl. And the other Jones is not related, apparently. Yeah. Who knows?
It's a good shot here to keep this one.
Try and put in there that one.
Yeah, in off. So, first chance really. Ellis and Barry to get a few balls one after the other, so let's see what they can do. First match score, QZ, was Raymond and Williams 4, Smith and Tomris 1. Hope everything went all well today, my friend. On a scale of 1 to Smithy, how drunk are you? Oh, this is going to go wide, is it? No, they're okay, but it's going to do well to get that red away from that yellow. There is an opportunity. Top spin through. Oh, oh, it's coming back. Well, he's got a shot.
Translate for you, it's fine.
Right, so I don't know if this black goes. He's going to have to play a little snooker, but he's not managed it. Oh, yes, he has. Red's come back off that row. It's a big bounce, that. I can see a little slap here. Can you? Where's this going? This is going over the top of the cue ball again. Oh no, it's okay. Chance here for Kieran. Very close to win off. Oh, he's gone for the treble. Missed it. I think he actually went for the double there. That's a bit unlucky. Nice double there from Richard. This is a tricky little cut down a rail from Aaron. It's makeable though. No. Too wide.
There's one player who hates the Ressons, Aaron.
Is he?
Can't stand them.
It's only in your head, isn't it? Let's be honest.
Yeah,
It's a pool
definitely.
table at the end of the day. But that's 2-0. Yeah, this could be very interesting if Bruce and Corn continue this form and win this match, especially if they win it 4-0. Because then Smithy and Metin would literally have to beat them. Evening, Bev. So Aaron to break. We should have a dress code, shouldn't we?
Something goes due to the next one.
No hats. I'm good, mate. I'm always good. I don't know if I've mentioned it. I'm going on holiday tomorrow. Ball. Black wasn't far away. Yeah, connected well with these. Richard's elected yellows. All the yellows are open. I wouldn't say they're easy, but they are open. He don't like that cut, does he? The problem we've got as well is they've left them on the hardest ball. First holiday of the year for me, Bev. I've had a couple of business trips this year, but I've not had any holidays.
Business trips. Is that what
Oh
you
yeah, I went to the World Championships and the European Championships. They were business trips. Trips to Scotland, they're all business trips. That's what my accountant tells
That's
me.
what you're used to accounting,
Yeah.
yeah.
Checking out other clubs and venues, getting some ideas for my business.
What are you doing in Cyprus?
Oh no, it's a holiday. Cyprus is definitely a holiday. Oh, I am looking forward to it. Now they've got a bit of a problem here because I don't think any of these balls go. Oh, tell a lie, that must have flown in there. I was just about to get the second annual, and so that means the other red must go as well. I think that's tight in the right hand pocket, but might go long, but then it's tough to get on the next ball. So and I go back to my original statement, we're in a bit of trouble. That's a nice shot. That's a beautiful shot. Could be a frame winner, that. Slight issue, the fact that the black is tied a little bit by the yellow. It obviously goes top right, but getting onto it in that pocket is going to be tricky. Going long, I think. We'll get him anyway. Get him anyway. Right, so Richard. Yeah, it's a good shot. Opens that ball. Obviously, they've got the same problem that the other boys had with that black tying up that yellow. I think they should look for safety here. Richard's not known for his safety. Has to be said. Very, very aggressive player. And Kieran just pointing. That's yeah, right thing to do is try and get on this rather than move it. Don't know if that goes or not. It's, can't really tell from here. Don't know how much of that black he's got there, Joe. What do you reckon? He's coming off this row. He's missed it altogether, and the problem there, of course, is they've moved the one ball that didn't go. So Aaron forgetting the rules. Both of these boys can play pool, so they should clear these, but this cue ball is not exactly what I'd call on a piece of string. Yeah, that's a good shot. Right, one good shot then, Richard, for 2-1. Just got to be careful with the in-off here, because it's naturally in-off. Just got to be careful. Yeah. Overcooked it, so that's nice. 2-1. Smithy and Martin will be happy with that frame going off on the board. Will Dowsing continuing his refereeing duties that he had up at Hemsby. Those of you who were up there the weekend, you would have seen Will in all his pomp and glory. Congratulations to Medway A, last 8 nationals. Very, very good. Might have got to the last 4 if I was there.
It was a close game as well in the last 8, wasn't it? 10-8
Yep.
or something.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Smithy went in my place, so it's just luck of the draw. Yeah, it's luck of the draw. Right, these reds are lovely if you can get the first one. Yellows aren't terrible, but I'd be tempted with reds. He's going to take, yeah, he's going to go for the red in the middle, yeah. Yeah, seen that, Bev.
Everyone's seen that one now.
Yeah, I deny that it's Vegas. It's got nothing to do with the club. Needs to get that yellow off. Yeah, that's okay. And these are the sorts of dishes that they were taking out against me and Phil without any issues whatsoever.
Is that all? 10 seconds.
Yeah, another nice shot from Luke. He is playing really well at the moment, Luke. Continuing that form that he had when I last saw him play. Just a little bit long from Kieran there. Now Luke's got a choice. He can still drop the one in the middle and leave Kieran the cuttle on the bottom rail, or he can cut the bottom rail himself now. He's taking on the harder shot, so he's obviously decided that he's the senior player in the pair. Good job he didn't pot it. Yeah, you're right, Lloyd. Very steady player, Luke. Just checking whether that was touching the black. Not entirely sure that was necessary. He's the ref. Oh, he didn't want to do that. Not really sure what he was trying to do there, whether he was trying to play the skill shot. I don't know. Kieran asking, is that all right? And it certainly is. And that's 3-1. This night gets more interesting as we go. Now I can already sense what our last game of the night's going to be. Can you?
Yes. Metin.
Well, yeah, the next game's going to be Corn and Bruce and Raymond and Williams, that's for sure, because 2 winners will stay on. And the winner of that obviously is in a very, very good position, dependent on the scoreline. Yeah, it could be interesting. Alright, here we go then. Richard to break, 3-1 down. All I can say about that break, it was legal. Yeah, absolutely, Jamie. I kid, obviously. I'd love to have been there. And you know my reasons not being there, but yeah, absolutely fantastic. I think Medway have only managed to get to the last 8 once before, and that was many, many, many years ago. think we had Jordan in the team that year. That's how long ago that was.
Jordan used to play for Medway, didn't
Yeah, when he was a kiddie. Yeah, I played in the same team as Jordan when he was, well, I think he was about 11 or 12. Dickie was in the team, Jamie Swalen, myself.
So is this the
Martin
club
Collins.
church actually learnt how?
Yeah. Before Jordan's open, Jordan used to work here. Yeah, played here for many, many years. Oh, where's this going? You don't want to do that. So 3-2. Still 10 minutes to go. Did we even reach the 15-second shot clock in the first match?
I don't believe we did.
It's the fact you called it as well.
What play you called it? So you've got to prove it. Yeah, you've got to prove
Back
it.
yourself.
We certainly will in this one, I think, unless there's a golden break from Luke here.
As soon as you're in.
Pots the black with his last shot. Let's see if he can do it with his next.
Oh, we did in the last one. We finished off about 8 minutes.
Just don't remember it.
It'll be in the pen in a minute.
Black's on the move. He needs a kick. He didn't get one. What a break this is. Biggest break of the night so far for sure. Straight down the pipe. Black was moving. If it just got a kick off one of those two reds, that could have flown in a centre pocket. But anyway, here we go. They're on yellows. Just one issue to deal with on the right hand side. You may have heard the little beep there that indicates 15-second shot clock. I've opened up that yellow on the right hand side now as well. Good shot for Kieran. Just making sure he stayed high that yellow. Just got to make sure they get these two in the right order. You want to get on the bottom rail with a little bit of an angle to stun up for the yellow on the right hand side. That's too straight. This is going to be tough unless he's got a little bit more of an angle than it looks. That's tough to get from one to the other. Yeah, it was always going to be tough. Not really sure what you can do with that, to be honest. Maybe the treble past the red. If he can get the white out of the way. No, it's tough. Oh, this is going to finish nice. Got the long red, that's about it. Richard straight down on it.
Good shot, unlucky.
Ugh. I've heard of the pewter pot before. I don't know who was in the team, but obviously you'd have expected Mickey Flynn's to deal with them. But yeah, they're obviously a quality outfit. You don't get to the final of the Nationals and beat a team like Mickey Flynn's without having some quality players in your team, that's for sure.
Just go 100%.
I haven't really looked at the team list. Perhaps I'll do that whilst we're on.
Do you want a taxi? Do you want a taxi?
John Justice, I know John. I've heard of Lee Denman. That's about it really. Don't really know many of the others. Wayne Wotton rings a bell, but yeah, Lee Denman I've heard of. I think I've played Lee Denman. John Justice I've certainly heard of. One. Yeah, so there we go. 4-2 win. South Yorkshire team apparently put a pot, so well done to them. Right, we'll be back for the next set.
Here is a day set.
Really? Because we were playing on the Friday, Saturday. It was alright Friday, Saturday.
We were back still singing from them.
I was in Gary on Friday.
Only because you rang in it.
Best man, are we lagging out? Any preference?
I'll count you in. You go on 1, 3, 2, 1.
Just do what I do. Talk bollocks. Right. Yeah, those of you that are saying Joe's mic's a little bit quiet now. He's just getting used to it. He's doing what he needs to do. So next match up, here we have Paul Williams back up with Gary Raymond and playing the two winners of the last game. So Kieran Bruce and Luke Coyne.
Oh, golden.
Oh, it's golden. First one of the night. You'll see this absolutely fly out the top. His cut broke and he's got the kick that you need from behind the black. And all you need to do is get that black moving. And there it goes. So 1-0. We're going to have to get a siren or something. What do you reckon?
Taken off the match.
Yeah. Get a siren or something to go off when we do a golden break. There is one of the scoreboards that you can use that comes up with a little golden break that goes with. But I haven't got it in well. I have got it, but I just haven't got it set up.
I think the screen goes golden.
Yeah, the
TV
screen for
screen.
the TV for the lads, yeah. You can see there on the right hand side how the screen goes. I probably should have got that over on there. Got our usual audience. Michael, Rob and Phil on the Monday night crew. There's us in the background. New stream desk. So here we go. Let's see if Luke can reciprocate. Breaks from the right hand side of the table. Cut breaking this time. You've seen what Paul did. The black's on the move again, but didn't quite get through the cue ball, and he's left an absolute dream of a table. Oh, the yellow on the right hand side, actually, I take that back. That is a little bit tough. I don't think that goes in the middle pocket. Doesn't look like it, does it? Might. For me, yellows are the ball. Just got to start with that top left. I wouldn't try and move that other one. I would try and come off the rail and get back on it. But yeah, that's the shot. Don't try and move it. That's the way. The Ian Hubbard school of thinking, I call that.
On the ball.
Just get on it. bonus getting the black out of there. One less thing for him to worry about. So again?
Next ball's now not easy.
No, I think the one below the yellow,
Down here for that one to the middle.
well, one about on the black spot, I think that goes. I don't think it's too much of an issue. It looks like he's playing a plant, yeah. Maybe it
He
didn't
was
go.
on that pond.
Yeah, looking at it again, I'm not sure it actually went past the other yellow. Right, so these guys have got their own problem because that red is definitely doesn't go in the middle. So following the 4-second frame, looks like we're going to have a bit of a long one here. Sure how you get that red away from there, if I'm being honest. That's this is a small window. Luke's directed him to play it. He's left it now. If he's got the angle, he can probably screw into the yellow to knock the red out. I fancy that could be 2-0 because these guys are brutally good at dishing if they're on form. Apparently Gary played very, very well at the weekend after a shaky start, but found his feet and didn't miss much in his second half of his weekend. Yeah, we mentioned that, Jamie. I think they've learnt their lesson. They're still doing a little bit too much talking for me, but it's working for them tonight, that's for sure. As I said in the first time they played, Paul is so good at potting balls. I don't think Gary needs to worry about where he leaves the cue ball, because Paul doesn't worry about where he leaves the cue ball when he plays singles, that's for sure.
Well, had a very good game against Jack Galloway the other day, didn't he?
Yeah.
To the wire.
Yeah. Yeah, both playing really well at the moment. Bit loose, yeah, it's a bit loose from Paul there. I didn't think you needed to do that. Just keep the white away from the black. That's the cardinal sin there, is putting the white anywhere near the black. Black went in 5 pockets very, very easily. Safe red on the right hand rail. This is tricky, I'm not even sure he can cut it, can he? That's a lovely shot. That's just drifted slightly, but you've got to fancy him from there. That's going to be a tough ask to clear these. They used to call that over or in. Yeah, that's a nice shot. Pop it in the middle and give Kieran a chance. Going to take the one down around first. Well, they settled very early, Jamie, and they just spent their first match Jimmy nailing it. Yes, it was tough. Luke probably did the right thing. You got to pot that ball at some point. You might as well take it on there. 2-0. Smith Tomris against Corn and Bruce could be a massive game, couldn't it? Let's see if they get past Ellis and Marion. They've got 2 big games coming up, Smith and Tomris. 2 big games. So tomorrow, as you may know, Joe is here tomorrow. He'll find his voice tomorrow, I promise you. That's last week's table there, but you'll see Tomorrow we've got Paul Williams is back with Farron Rowe, Darren Hill, and the legend Mr. Cattell himself. And winner of that game goes into Group 14 with Charlie McDowell, Aaron Barton, Jasper Simmons. Runner-up goes into the group with Metin, who's here tonight, Dave Fernandez and Jack Galloway. I mean, what a group that is. What a group that is.
Definitely.
Okay, so Gary cut break in as he usually does. Big fan of the cut break. Oh, the black was flying in the middle pocket. You see that? Oh, wow. The red kept that out. That was moving, that black. Oh,
That was straight in.
straight in the middle, yeah.
Oh.
It's not often you can be disappointed you didn't get a golden break, but I bet he was there because his heart would have been in his mouth. But 2-0 up, 6 minutes gone, so still 2 quick frames, even though the second one was an awful lot longer than the first. Well, you've got a ball, so I think red's the colour. I think you've just got to get on with it now. This is where they let themselves down in the first match. They just talked too much, and then they struggled a little bit. You're never going to convince each other one's right, one's wrong, so you're two completely different players, just pot the ball. Interesting. I mean, it's a good snooker, but I can't see the advantage. What? Those 2 reds down by that yellow. No, one of them goes. I don't really understand. I suppose you could argue that the red in between the 2 yellows only goes in the middle, but yeah, a bit unlucky. Now, of course, everything's tied up just that little bit more. Red probably goes bottom right, but
They're still a bit awkward, aren't they?
these boys have taken
Yeah,
their
let's do that.
extension already, and they're already at 10 seconds. Got to move.
Happy for you to play us up to here.
Yeah, I think so. I think you get the other one.
I think one of them just needs to take control. Just be the senior player, do you know what I mean? Oh, it's okay. Bit fortunate.
I want to be straight-ish, but I'd rather be on it than not.
It's a real tricky question, Lloyd. They've both got completely different attributes. There's absolutely no doubt who's the better potter. Paul Williams is probably the best potter in the competition, to be fair. As a Paul player, you'd probably say Junior because of his experience at Paul. Paul's background is snooker, but I actually think Paul Williams is one of the most underrated players in the county. He's a phenomenal player when he's on form. But if the question is about who's technically the better player, you probably have to say Junior. But who would win in a match between the two? I'd probably back Paul. So it's a tricky question, many faceted question. That one, good question, my friend.
How was their match between them this season in the Wednesdays? Do you know?
I think Paul actually did win. Yeah. But Paul is just an absolutely phenomenal player. When I say underrated, he's not necessarily underrated. For those who know him, I don't think there's anyone who underrates him. He's just an unknown, you know. He plays on a Tuesday night with the Gambles and the Wood Tent boys, and he has done for many, many years. He plays for Rochester in the league, but he's not one of the. He doesn't court, glory. He's not a superstar in that respect. Plays in our Wednesday League, does very well. I'm not sure exactly where he is in our Wednesday League this year. Check that while we're here. We nearly finished the Wednesday League. Yeah, he's up there. He's in 4th place behind Hubbard, Galloway and Jasper. So, and poor old Gary Raymond is down in 12th place. So, don't know if that helps to answer the question. It was 10-2 to Paul Williams when they played each other. So, but Gary did go through a stage this season, in fairness to him, where he was a little bit off form and a bit out of sorts. So that may have been at that time. Yeah, as I say, Jamie, I think those of us that know Paul well, I don't think any of us underrate him. I think he goes under the radar slightly, and I think that's because he doesn't get involved in all the glory hunting that goes on around the place. He's not a prima donna. Yeah, absolutely, mate. Totally agree with that. Well, he's your friend. You need to get him out of that Rochester crowd and back into Med by A, mate. Never understood how we let him get into the Rochester team before us. Wasn't for the want of trying, I'll tell you that. Great shot there from Junior. Now, if Paul can just slip this white around the back of that yellow in the middle. This is the kind of shot sometimes that Paul struggles with, because it's not a snooker shot. It's a nice, delicate little chip, a little bit aside, and sometimes he just struggles with these ones a little bit. His cue ball does get a little bit loose. Let's see if so see what I mean? His cue ball, it goes further than a lot of our players because he cues the shot every time, but a Paul player there would have used the rail and maybe used the yellow. But he's such a pure player, his cue ball does sometimes get away from him.
Gets him out of trouble on the
Oh, what a shot that is. Yeah, fantastic shot. And this is why I don't think these guys need to talk to each other so much. They can both play shots like that. Well, why do you need to worry about where the cue ball is? Just leave me whatever shot you think is right, and I'll sort it out. That's it's the sort of thing I try to say to Hawley all the time. Unfortunately, he left me the cue ball behind the other opponent's reds all the time.
I watched your two last double game. It was interesting.
You should have been involved in it. I love Phil, but yeah, he didn't have his best night, did he? 3-0 already. We could have a match here where we don't hit the 15 seconds.
Nothing early night at this rate. They've all finished quite quick.
Well, the third match is due to finish at 9. It's 10-2 now, so. He's definitely a ton plus player, Lloyd. I don't know the answer to the question, but I do know that it's 3 figures. He's definitely a ton plus. I have a feeling he once told me he got a 1-4 something, but I don't think it was a 1-4-7, but I think it might have been a 1-4-3 or something like that, but he's definitely a ton plus player.
Such a hard game.
Yeah, I don't play snooker. I own 2 snooker tables. I'm not hit a ball on either of them.
Never.
Never. 6 years this next year I've been here and still not hit a ball on either table.
Never plan to.
But yeah, it's just frustrating game. It's like golf, You've got to give it time, and it's just not a game that I'm excited by. I like watching it. These boys are away again. Still almost 12 minutes to go. Remember, frame difference counts tonight, so a 4-0 win following a 4-1 win pretty much guarantees them through. Mathematically it doesn't, but it pretty much guarantees them to go through. Another little safety from Junior there. Yeah, that's a nice, clever little shot from Kieran. I like that. Opportunity there to move that yellow, and didn't manage it, which means it's now becomes an issue for both players, both pairs. Yeah, it's a question I've been asked a lot, Jamie, and me and you discussed it before. I think I don't want to sit on the fence when I say this, but I think a lot of it depends on the personality of the players. You see, when you've got Metten and Smithy, for example, they're both quality, absolute quality ball players on their day, but the partnership just doesn't seem to work because of their personalities, and it's got nothing to do with their ability on the table. It just doesn't seem to click for me. Paul and Junior, you could argue that because their qualities are so different, they can cover pretty much any shot and any situation, but obviously you can only do that when you're at the table. So if I was pushed to say one way or the other, I would probably want two players that play similar. The other thing about Paul and Junior that always makes me nervous is the fact that one's left-handed and one's right-handed, and that can be tricky if you're leaving particularly row shots, because you can often leave your opponent playing into a blind pocket. Yeah, top two always go through. Lloyd, always go through. Nick, sorry, always go through. Top two all the way through to the final. And then in the final we have a slightly different setup where it's two semi-finals and a final. Yeah, as I said, Lloyd, I don't disagree. It does give you more options, but of course you can only take those options if you're at the table. He wants that in. Yeah. This is where Paul sometimes pulls off an absolute worldie. Oh, he's gone safe. That's only, oh, he didn't want that in. Didn't want that in at all. Don't know if they've got enough of this yellow, this red, to pop the yellow off of it. Yeah, that was always going to be tricky from there. Just got to hold, not snooker himself here. It's a good shot, that. I like the way Kieran's playing tonight, Joe. Confident.
3-1.
And it is. So Kieran is he's going to be some player if he keeps going. perfect, this one, yeah, it works really well. Right, okay, so 3-1. We'll update the scores. Paul Williams, will he go for another golden? 15 seconds in the shot clock, remember. Golden break wins the match. 2 4-1s in a row, so he's going cut break again. No kick on the black this time, and a dry break.
Nice white.
Yeah. Yeah, when the gods are on your side, I don't think they can get a red here. Not saying that's definitely the right suit, but no, it's just crash into these and get one, yeah. Just crashed into it and hoped. And is he going to get lucky? It's not terrible.
Just for the safety option.
Yeah, it's not really Kieran's game. It's
What did you do?
he's a potter at the moment, still a young man that's learning the game. This is where Junior and Williams struggled in the first round, when it went into 15 seconds and there wasn't an easy shot and they couldn't agree. And they did struggle, especially Junior. Nice shot, that's unlucky. I thought that was in. A little loss of turn down the rail here. Just if you take this, you want the red not to go into a position where it can be skill shotted. Yeah, I don't mind that actually, because he's left the plant in the middle, but that's about it. If Paul gets it though, they're in trouble. Oh,
He was on it.
didn't need the plant. Wow, poor shot from Luke then. So what you said earlier, Joe, that camera angle was a little bit deceiving there. Oh, that's close. Right, chance here now, as that red goes in the middle. Pretty sure the red goes in the other middle as well. Can't quite see it from here. But oh. I'm going to put that down to the shot clock or just a bit of adrenaline. Either way, you shouldn't be missing them. He may go long with this, so he guarantees the shot. No, looks like he's going to chop it. He's going to have to come around the back of these balls. No, he's gone long. Yeah, that's the right choice because it covers his pocket as well. 4 minutes left in the match. Yeah, if he can get the loss of turn. I think he's just going to leave it to Kieran and give him a bit of a better angle. Yeah, good shot. Oh, I don't know, I want to say it's unlucky, but you didn't need to do that. This can pop out. Oh, he's missed it altogether.
Wow, ball in hands.
What's Will calling there? He didn't play that deliberately, so it's not loss of frame. Even though he missed the red, he was obviously clearly trying to play off the red. So not loss of frame. Although it will be.
I lost a match.
Effectively loss of match, yeah. Oh, hello. Maybe not.
I'll take this curse.
You called it. It wasn't me. You'll learn if you sit next to me in the commentary box, Joe. It's never my fault.
Nothing ever is, bro.
No. I thought I made a mistake once, but I was wrong. I don't know what these boys are doing here. Yeah, I was going to say, pot that, they were in trouble. Right, now, if you don't know these rules, Paul has to go for this black. He can't play safe. It's in world rules. He can't pot the red and deliberate foul. He's got to try and hit the black. And Will's quite strict on these, so if he doesn't make a valid attempt, he will call loss of frame. But that's a good effort. Oh, he didn't quite manage it. Now, is he going to play the plant? No, he's going to play... Yeah, this is a good shot. You need to be quick, these boys. Oh, that's not the best shot in the world, though. Neat was that. Neat was that. It's all started from that first shot from Kieran. They were never really in control of that white ball. Yeah.
Foul.
And that will be a loss of match. So 4-1, that's going to finish. And we move on to Smith and Tomris and Ellis and Barry, and we'll be back in a mo.
At the widest stance you can.
Okay, so here we are then for our next match of the evening. And an interesting one this. It's Raymond and Williams now top of the group with 2 wins from 2 and 2 4-1 wins. Now we've got a situation where I believe Smith and Tomris need to win this match, but not just win it, they need to win it well. And I say that purely because Luke Coyne and Kieran Bruce are dangerous animals, and they could easily come back and bite Smith and Tomris, quite easily. So we've got a very interesting night coming up, and this match as well is not a gimme. Okay, right, here we go then. So Metin, king of the golden breaks. Let's see where this white ends up after all of this. Oh, they've got a ball. Balls are open. Didn't quite get the golden that they were looking for. Oh, hang on 1 second. How about that? Bit of technical error. The tablet went to sleep for some strange reason. Match clock's away. Okay, right, here we go. where it could go wrong for these two boys, because if Metin starts to get annoyed with Smithy, this is what I was saying earlier on about partnerships. Could be very interesting. You'll notice that Richard and Aaron hardly ever speak to each other at all. And you could argue one way or the other whether that means they don't trust each other or the fact that they actually do. I think what you'll find with these two, Smithy and Metin, is that Metin generally plays the right shot. And Smithy always looks for a little bit more of a, maybe a Larry one, or a dish off the top of the roof, you know what I mean?
Maybe aggressive.
Yeah. Yeah, not sure what Smithy's done with his game, but it isn't good. Now Metin could play a lost turn here if he can get it right. He can maybe able to get the cue ball safe, but cool, this is a tough shot. Yeah, that was always going to be tough because the yellow was on the wrong side of the pocket for me for that shot. He may have said that there was, in his mind, there was no other option. And this is where Richard and Aaron can punish, because they can both play pool, you know. Oh, just got to make sure he doesn't sneak past that yellow for an in off. Oh, he's missed it. The black seat. There's no gimmies in this game. Didn't really want to pot that, so, but I bet he did play for it. You want them to move the black so that you've got a shot at the yellow. Richard's the sort of player that will smash this black round the table, though, I'm telling you. There you go. Yeah, honestly, that's the sort of way he plays, and it's dangerous. You cannot leave these boys too much, because they will. Richard won't care, mate. He doesn't care if he loses 4-0 or wins 4-0. He doesn't care. And I love the way he plays, Paul. It's just carefree. Big shot from Metin here. Oh, he's had a go. It's all right. I think he's okay. It's a great effort. There's not really much Richard can do here except come off the top row, in my opinion. He's trying to swerve. This is hard. Yeah. He had more of a chance of top row for my liking. There we go. The boys have got away with that, in my opinion. But That's all that matters. It says 1-0.
Cheers, mate.
You're going to cut break, you can't break on that side, mate. Knock yourself out of the corner of the table, dive onto the white. Well, I've got a test going on. Who was ready?
Guarantee it's going to be about 2 hours. This one, and then you've definitely got another one, so I could work out the time we get the prize.
Will seems to be struggling a little bit with his balls. Not really sure why. Metting's made him nervous. Right, he's happy. If he's happy, we're happy. Let's have a long distance break. Who's that? Adam Gallop. Got his head in the way. Almost. Now again, balls are nice and open, but there's no obvious dish.
Big shot to start. Open everything up.
Leave the angle flat, cut in there, drop in there. So there, there. So leave the angle flat in there, chop it, dump it there. Okay? Yeah, that's fine.
Unusual for these guys to talk this much as well, so I wonder if that's another sign of Metting not trusting that Smithy's on form. Not the best shot. Double's the only shot here, isn't it? Probably about Smithy's best shot of the night. And it weren't that great. Yeah, that's not the best shot ever from Metting. Gone very, very flat this game. I mean, in my opinion, they're a bit lucky to be 1-0 up. They massively need to win this. Yep. Typical Richard Ellis shot. I don't think there's a shot on the table that he hasn't got somewhere in his armoury. Bit lucky there. Richard's having a little bit of a laugh, but Smithy has got a chance here to pop this in the bottom right and move that yellow. Oh, that's even better. It's even better just to get straight on it. I didn't think he had that angle. But, just draw this back a couple of inches. Yeah, that's good. Simple left-hand side check off the rail. Should be 2-0. Yeah, that's okay. I'd have played it with left-hand side and checked it off the rail inside the red, but there you go. Oh, wow. Even that wasn't brilliant, was it? There's many tables I've played on where that stays up. So there you go. 2-0. Now. Let me check. I'm in it now. You're in it. You're in it already. Oh no, you're not. It's wrong Adam.
Hey! Red? Yeah,
Okay, so good chance here again. Balls are definitely rolling their way at the moment.
No, I was going to say, do you want to clear this one out of the way? Because then if you don't hit, you can knock this one next. Yeah, okay. Extension. Extension call. Yeah, so knock there, and then leave that one to last. Yeah. Yeah.
He's going to have to leave this a bit longer than he would have wanted to. Play it with loads of right inside, check it off the rail a little bit. Oh, he's missed the pop. Now that's happened because he was trying to just borrow as much as he could of the pocket to straighten the shot up. Yeah, nice delicate shot there from Aaron. Oh, another Richard Ellis shot there. Yeah, this is typical Ellis's shot. He's been a bit unlucky there, hasn't he? Oh, hello. That's a foul. Isn't it?
Oh, that's right, much top on it.
Wow. Wow, I nearly took my eye out. Mullins will be texting me in a minute. Smithy, if you're watching this back, mate, you're great entertainment. Oh, I'm not sure about that, as I think he should have just chopped that in the middle. He's done there. Why not just go for the one in the middle? Just, you know. It didn't even go as a double, did it? Oh, what has Metin done here? Oh, this game's unreal, isn't it?
Everything in it is, isn't it? Round first, kick over it in.
It's not easy.
Once they come round, and swerve them. It's not a bad touch.
Yeah, you've got to think that that's 14th chance in this frame. It should be enough.
Cheers, thanks for that. Come on!
Yeah. You can't leave these boys 445 chances in one frame and expect to get away with it. Oh, wow. If Jamie Hughes was here, Joe, honestly, mate, he'd be all over that.
Jamie Hughes, are you still watching? If so, are you about for a bit of commentary tomorrow, mate, in between your Tuesday league game?
He's probably asleep by now. Right, so 3-0 up. Somehow, I don't understand how they're 3-0 up, if I'm being really honest. But they are.
Black's on a move.
Funny that.
Which one you going here, Joe?
Yellow's in play.
I thought the problems at the top of the table, weren't
Yeah, I think yellows was probably the right option.
they? You've settled.
Yeah, see, he didn't even think about that. He needed to bring that back by 2 or 3 inches so that Aaron could just screw up the rail. Now he's got a problem. He maybe had a screw onto that left-hand top rail. He's not, he's leaving it. He's leaving the... Yeah, you could leave the chop. What are you going to do with the next shot? That was very much out of the Richard Ellis school of thinking, that. You need to be on that to play the straight plant.
15-second shot clock now in play.
Yep. It's not there. Yeah, that angle's not there. Smith is desperately trying to make that angle there, and he's got a ground of 2 rails here. I just think he hit that over. bit too hard. Right, he's got one more chance, but I don't think the red goes past the black now, does it?
Yeah.
Can't quite see in the angle. Going to double this, is he? It's not the end of the world, but the two reds have gone safe. So he hasn't left too much, but won't have much to go at when he comes back to the table either. So it's a good shot from Aaron. Puts the pressure back on, but this could be a straightforward loss of turn. Opens the black up as well.
What's which did this got for us?
He's going off the top railway side. That's what he's doing, and he's missed it and opened it all up. Yeah, worst case scenario there. The only thing he didn't do was move.
You know I'm trying. Mate, what's with you? I didn't double it. Small.
Mitten's shaking his head. Aaron's not used to the speed of the cloth. That's the whole half table too long. Yeah, still not perfect, but shouldn't be too much of an issue. There we go, 4-0.
We're trying to get it so you can go and test it. Problem? Maybe coming over and talk about I've got work, he's got a shot. Only found out with us.
I know, it's got to be tested. Yeah, I know I'm going to get lips and literally it's like wasted. I miss it, it's fine. Fucking mate, so it's out in the fucking fridge, I'll tell you like it, just test it. Do the hour after. Should be like literally how long you had in the cup.
Oh my god.
She gets a suspicion that she won't sweat, but also she won't eat the dog sweat, so you can't.
Just the last one where I spun it. Yeah, I just said it. Everyone's spinning some fuel. They like shit spinning.
And I've got a list which I'll so.
What was that?
of times I've done it with a table. What the fuck?
Yeah, I agree.
I'm all worried about everyone getting a yellow card.
Was it goal for 8?
No golden double. So see if you can get one like this. 2-0 up.
Alright, so we're into our third and final set of the night.
What does this button do, Will?
This is how the table looks at the moment. Remember, frame difference does count, so Raymond and Williams pretty much guaranteed through now. I think actually they are guaranteed through now. Unless they was to lose this 4-0. That will throw the cat amongst the pigeons, as my esteemed co-commentator Jamie Hughes used to say. So, last match of the night will be Smith and Thomas, Corn and Bruce, because obviously they're on 3 points each, so that'll be a winner-takes-all match. And it just depends here. If Raymond and Williams continue their form, you'd expect them to win this match, but as we found in previous weeks, nothing's guaranteed. Aaron to break. His front ball breaking. He's got a ball. No easy starter by the looks of it. Richard doesn't care about that though. Good shot that. Richard was just telling me that they're trying to hurry through because Aaron's got to get to Tesco's and Richard's got to get to work. This could be interesting if this is a break dish. Not sure where the black's going to go.
Top pocket.
Yeah, it will go top as well.
Raymond's come across.
No, he's looking at that pocket, he ain't getting it over there. Maybe he was looking at the middle. Might go in the middle, though. Yeah, might do. I can't quite tell from this angle, but I suppose at dead weight you only need half the bag, so.
First double, that one then pops in there. Yeah, Snoop if it doesn't. It might need to treble depending on the angle.
Double for the safety. Didn't get the double. Still got the safe white. Needs pace on this. Yeah. Unfortunately for them, that means Paul could free shot at this one on the top right. He may even attempt just to put it over the bag rather than pot it. No, he's potted it. Puts Gary under a little bit of pressure, but he could just play this on the left-hand round, put the white on the top round, make sure he gets the snooker. Oh, he's got the double. Didn't play that at all. That's why the hand came up from Gary. Probably got to go now. I think it's okay with the one past the black, isn't he? Oh, that's tight. It doesn't go actually. I think that's what Paul was trying to leave him on. Closed up the gap there, so it's a big shot this one. He's got the yellow, but has he left anything? I think the red goes in the middle past the black. Maybe not.
I think so. Must have red up the other black with the white in behind it.
Yeah, I mean that's an easy. Oh, it did go.
Oh,
Yeah,
did go.
yeah. It's just a tricky position. That's why he was trying to hold, I think, for the top right or the middle, and he's not managed to get either. So Gary can play the double here, but it doesn't leave the red easy. So yeah, I was going to say he may just play safe. Don't think there's a gap there. Might look like there is, but I don't think there is a gap there. It's tough to get them out the left-hand side that he needed there because he was on the rail when he played the shot. Will insists on putting that in the top rail. It's probably the right thing to do. Yep, there we go. Nice and quick, 4 minutes, just over 4 minutes for that frame. Slow start. Quick finish. So it's looking like form is going to continue, so we could end up with Raymond and Williams taking a clean sweep tonight. That's his job. Gary to break. Gary's a cut breaker, so we'll be going for that golden. Not sure he's had a golden in this tournament or the last one he played in before, the singles. So he'd love to put that on his CV. He's going, but not quite going enough. I'm going to suspect the yellows unless he can get that red into the bottom right, which I don't think, the bottom left, I don't think that goes. It looks like yellows. Keeps coming back to look at this red again. Maybe he feels he can turn it over with a bit of side. Yeah, and he could. That's good. Even the camera angle that was straight in the pocket looked like it didn't go then, so it's a great shot. Yeah, that's nice if he's on the one in the middle. I'm not entirely certain that's what he played, but we'll give him the benefit of the doubt. He's got to try and give him an angle here to pop the red in the top left and move the yellow and red on the top rail there. And that looks absolutely perfect to me. Doesn't need to do too much here. He could just literally play into the cushion behind the yellow. And he should be on the other one. Yeah, that's okay. That's not the end of the world because Paul will just go for this in the bottom left, I'd imagine. You can get to the cue ball. There you go, that's what Paul Williams does. And this should be 2-0. That's a break dish, isn't it? So far, these guys are flying. It's not quite up to the standard of Gamble and McDowell, who won 12 out of 12, but I've only lost 2 frames tonight.
It's a pairing that play very well together.
Yeah, and again, going back to the question that Jamie asked earlier on, Jamie Hughes that is, asked earlier on, Gamble and McDowell, the games aren't dissimilar, but one is right-handed, one's left-handed. They're both quite considered players, neither of them are over-aggressive. Both can be. Both great potters. Both nice guys. You know, there's lots to say that they'd play well together. There's a few things that say they might be a bit tricky with the right-left-hand combination, but it obviously works. Number 1 seeds going into this second round. Can't remember who's in their group, to be honest. A little nosy, shall we? Well, they're on. Oh, they're in my group. Funny enough, yeah. So look forward to playing them with Kirby and Byrne, and we've got the group where there's a playoff between Bradley and Jamie and Alfie and Jack. As they finished the first round completely level. As Richard and Aaron attempt to do another 30-second clearance, so Richard can get to Tesco's, or Aaron can get to Tesco's, as it were. They're all there. Playing this like we're in the 15-second shot clock territory already.
I don't think I've seen them talk once.
No, honestly they don't. I think they've got the attitude that neither of them can control the cue ball brilliantly anyway, so what's the point in trying to teach the other one what to do, you know? And I mean that in a respectful way, that they know that the cue ball's going to be loose, so just come to the table and deal with whatever shot's in front of them, you know? Like that, yeah. I mean, he played that far too much on the left-hand side and right side of the pocket. It's a good shot from Aaron there. Leaves Richard a chance. Oof. And that would have been break dish followed by break dish, but and as is always the case with these rules, unfortunately, now I would say Raymond and Williams are favourites for the frame. Yeah, don't disagree. Husey, don't disagree with that at all. Metton's not done an awful lot wrong, in fairness. Oh, hello. Yeah, I think the gap between Williams and Junior just got a bit wider. In fairness, I don't think Luke or Kieran have done an awful lot wrong as well, but yeah, Paul's been probably the best player so far. There you go. Frame on the board. Raymond and Williams following a trend of losing one frame every match. Paul sticking with that cut break from the opposite side to what most people would play, and it's worked for so far. Richard sit down. Last ball moving just dropped into the corner there. Give them a chance at these balls. Has he got enough for that? Can't quite see. He must have. Yeah, it's a good shot. ideally you'd want to play this one top left and bring the cue ball down. It will leave a long shot, but nice and straight for the yellow into the top right. I think if you take the top right one first, you're risking not getting on your last ball. It's not ideal, but I think that's the shot there, Paul. Just
and you bring it round.
okay, well, Gary's telling him to go a different way. Paul's done exactly what Gary asked him, so now it's on you, Gaz. I just think this is a harder shot than the other way, but still very possible for these two boys. Yeah, I didn't like that. I'm not saying that makes me right and him wrong, but I just think that was the wrong way to go. As we always say though, Joe, easy sitting here.
Very, never missed a ball.
No, not one.
Too many choices.
Got out loads of snookers as well.
Yeah.
Jamie Hughes has missed loads sitting here though. Honestly, he misses every week. He's the only man that's missed a ball in commentary. Oh, Richard, you can't miss them. They're the sorts of shot Jamie Hughes has missed in commentary.
Commentary.
Yeah, he misses them. Yeah, that's how bad he is. He loves us talking about him. He's sitting at home laughing. You can hear him as well, can't you? Tough shot that for Gaz. Yes, nice shot from Aaron. Pretty much a snooker player shot that off 2 rails. Expected to get a bit closer than that, but it's ball in hand. This is interesting now. If this goes 2-all. Okay, there's that loose cue ball we was talking about earlier on, and this one's not going to be much better. Oh no, that's actually okay. It looked like he had a bit of an angle there, but that's okay. Just go round the back of the red. No, that's all right. I fancy Richard with these sorts of shots, to be fair. Oh, wow. Anyone hurt? He said. Anyone hurt? Only Richard Ellis could laugh at his own misses. Yeah, looks like it's going 3-1 then.
No shot it was, that's all. No, it wasn't that. Just bring it up. No, that wasn't that. Play safe.
Right, so 3-1. Yeah, Stumpy, you and Adam were awesome, mate. You played really well. Snuck through the back door. No one tipped you guys. You played absolutely brilliantly on your night. Case of doing exactly what you got to do. Don't listen to the noise. So is it Aaron's break, is it this time? to break. Front ball again. Wow. Connected with him, didn't he?
A few good breaks to that, didn't he?
Yeah. Another opportunity here. These reds look okay.
Red's in play.
That's absolutely perfect.
Yeah.
Now he could choose to screw down into these two reds. He's got the guarantee of the red over the bag. Yeah, he's done exactly that. Oh, he's been unlucky there. Another typical Richard Ellis shot that's gone in off. He does tend to have that problem because his white ball is so loose, but he sees shots that a lot of other people don't see. I like that. I like that. No, these guys are going to finish this off.
Lowest of white balls now.
Paul don't care. Yeah, honestly, I kept saying this to Gary after the last time they played. You don't need to worry about where you lead the cue ball because Paul is so good at potting. He'll just sort it out.
Check and then bring it up.
Yeah, the ding for the 15-second shot clock.
15-second shot clock now in operation.
A bit loose from Paul there. Gary's forced into the top left pocket here for me. I don't really see a lot of a shot he's got. I don't think the chop goes in the middle. Yeah, taking that in. Yeah, great shot. Yeah, I'm with you, Mince. Honestly, I think he's one of the most special players to watch. If he's on form, he can pop balls from anywhere. Oh, wow! Now that should be 3-2, but. What's Aaron going to do here? Again, where's this cue ball going this time? Oh, I tell you, he's a commentator's dream. Brilliant finish. Well done, guys. Absolutely superb. 3-2. Richard Ellis, the gift that keeps on giving.
We just can't just the only time we reached it.
Not quite mastered the art of dragging the game out.
Okay, so the match moves on. 3-2. Raymond with his cut break coming. Black not really on the move that time. Might have heard Richard just nominate yellow there. That was purely and simply because the red and the yellow are close together. For those of you not sure of these rules, you only really need to nominate if the cue ball was touching a ball after the break, or if those, like you just saw with Richard, if the balls are close, then it could be confusing to the referee which one you're actually playing for. So did the right thing. You could just roll this white into the red on the rail here. Doesn't really want a double kiss though. Yeah, it's come out lovely. As long as he can get past that red, it's come out absolutely lovely. I don't quite see if he can. Obviously not, because he would have played the one in the middle if he could. When you can pop a ball like that, you don't need to worry about it. Just wants to stun this and leave it nice and straight, or just drop it. Yeah, that's okay. Still a bit high, so roll through 6 or 7 inches. Lovely. Bottom right or top left, depending on how you want to play it. Stun it back off 1 or roll it through off 2, 3 even. Perfect. There we go. 4-2.
Cheers, mate. See you later. Cheers, mate.
So we'll bring you our last match in 2 minutes or so.
Yeah, people cut corners, people don't like give it a wide enough berth in that scenario at all.
Exactly.
You know, there's cases of, it's not nice.
Normally I wouldn't be bothered.
Yeah, when it's brand new. Is that? Yeah, we did, yeah. Somehow.
So we move into our last match, the big one, as you can
Be a good
see.
one, this one.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's winner takes all here. A draw suits Smith and Tomris because they are ahead on the frame difference, which does count tonight. So Raymond and Williams will go through, obviously, as group winners. And the winner of this next match, Smith and Tomris against Corn and Bruce, will take the spoils as second place. And a draw suits Smithy and Tomris. So that's where we go, 25 minutes. Corn and Bruce must win. Netting sent Smithy into battle for the lag. So he obviously wants to break second, which he's got his wish. So Corn and Bruce will win the lag. Oh, got the wrong names on there, haven't I? There we go. That's changed. What's you thinking here, Joe?
I'm actually going to go with Bruce and Corn.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Brave.
They've played some very good stuff tonight.
Yeah, they have. I think they've been solid. I think the pair of them have been solid. I mean, they obviously lost that match to Raymond and Williams, but I think Raymond and Williams played their best ball in that match.
Smithy, for me, seems to be struggling a bit tonight. He's a lot of wild shots.
Well, he's on the Pepsi Max now.
He's gone off the Fosters.
Yeah, I think he's finally realised he's not a drinker. And he's had a heavy weekend, hasn't he? So here we go. Here we go then. Oh, white skirted with a centre pocket there, and it's turned out dry. And they've split quite well. Now this could be exactly what Smith and Tomris need in the first frame. Just got to navigate that first ball. Either chop into the bottom left or a plant into the middle, I think. I think the chop's probably the right shot. Just got to get it right. Yeah, it's a good shot from Metin actually. It's opened up everything. Under normal circumstances, I'd be thinking these are gone. Yeah, that's still okay. They've got the added insurance. They got the second ball there, so just needs to get that one behind that red there early. So now is the time to get on it. Yeah, that's okay. Just use the red to stop the white dead. Oh, I think it's dangerous leaving that. I think, yeah, you've got to take this now. Okay. Not sure there was any need to go into them, but just losing the cue ball slightly. This is all right. Probably needs to come up behind that yellow and just nudge it out a little bit now. Okay, leave the mess to me. Can you get past the red with right hand side? Can you know? Yeah. Just chop this in. There you go. Nice clearance. 1-0. It's exactly what they needed, I think. Get a bit of confidence in Smithy's arm. He's not been himself at all. I think most people will say that Smithy's a much better player than he's shown tonight, for sure.
Turn it in! Turn it in, Phil. I'm sobering up now.
So I think they've just gone probably 1 to 3. Let's go through. It's a quick frame though, just over 2 minutes. Coyne and Bruce haven't obviously done anything wrong, just had a dry break. Now if Metin can pull off a golden here or a break dish, this could be huge.
Metin with the tablet in his hand, this probably means he's going to win 4-0.
Yeah, I just moved the frame on. See Metin still using triangle chalk, refuses to move on to the better stuff. And I don't mean Tatum. Master chalk, that's the way forward, boys and girls. Grey master chalk in my club.
You'll have some mixed opinions on that one.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Tatum, to be honest. Right, here we go. Can he do it again? The king of the Goldens. Got it moving, needs a kick. Yeah, didn't get it on the right side, and this white's going horrible. Don't know if that red goes in the middle. Might go bottom right though.
Wrong.
Yeah. Just don't see why, you know. Just put it in. There was easier balls to get that black out with than that. You don't need to do it all in the first shot of the frame, Smith. That's a nice shot from Met though. That's okay. That's okay. He can leave this perfect. If he leaves it just in between the red and the black, he's going to put so he can play the top spin off the middle pocket and knock the yellow out of the way. That's what you really want. Yeah, about there. That's it. That's the angle you want. Just lining that up. So you just play a straight little top spin shot. Stop the white on the yellow, just inside the yellow. Leave a drop in on the red, and it looks perfect. Oh, it might just be a little bit long. Short, sorry. Another ball roll would have been perfect. Yeah, Martin's going to tell Smithy he's on it. I don't think he is. I think he needed another ball roll there. He's telling him. Yeah, he's telling him he's on it, and I don't think Smithy thinks he is. Loads of side coming here. He told him to play that into the other side of that pocket, and he's cut it. Yeah, I think there was a bit of miscommunication there. Yeah, there was a lot of miscommunication there. I'm not sure Metin was right there. I don't think he was on it, but I'm not sure you'll convince him otherwise.
No, he doesn't look very happy about it.
Just smash the fuck out of it. That's Metin's coaching for this shot. Just smash the fuck out of it. Do you know what? I think that's probably the best thing to say at Smithy tonight. He's still talking about it. Metin's really not happy. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't laugh. Brilliant. Pair of a commentator's dream. Meant to be pulling that up on his stream later. Oh well, yeah, maybe Stevie. Yeah, you might be right there, mate.
Right.
Yeah, it's too late now. Obviously, Will's missed that. We missed it too. Which one? I'm not sure. Smithy played the black over the corner pocket, then Smithy played the red up the rock. Wow, that's right, isn't it? Yeah, then Metin played the red up to the corner, didn't he? You know, so I think that was right, Steve. Although we did notice that in the last match, I actually think Richard Ellis played out of turn. Yeah, I think they played it. I think they played it okay in this match, didn't they? Because big shot coming up from Luke here. Oh, yeah. So somebody could tell me if they could look back on the stream. I'm pretty sure that Ellis played out of turn in the last frame of the last match, but I mean it didn't really make an awful lot of difference to the match. But it's what it is. Only a standard foul, I believe, playing out of turn, so I don't think it's. Correct me if I'm wrong. If there's any referees watching, I don't think it's loss of turn, loss of frame. I've got a feeling it's just standard foul playing out of turn. I'll tell you what, that's not actually a terrible shot because this is tough. This is a tough shot because that black's off the rail. This is not easy, this. played that really, really well. What you saying? Smithy fouled and then played the next shot, lads? I don't think he did.
No, he didn't.
Great shot from Mettin either way, though. 2-0. Yeah, 'cause Smithy played the first red,
And then he's got it over there.
and
hasn't
then Mettin played the shot.
he? Mitten's at the black.
Yeah,
And Smithy plays this.
yeah.
And then there's loading Mitten plays. Oh no, Ellis.
Yeah, you're right, yeah. It's pointed out to me, Mr. Race is watching online, and he just sent me a message saying that Ellis played out of turn, and yeah, as it turned out, it didn't make a lot of difference, but I'm pretty sure I'm right in saying that playing out of turn is only a loss of turn. I don't think it's loss of frame.
I'm sure Bill Race will tell you if he's in the comments.
Yeah, it's a standard foul, yeah. Oh yeah, I see, actually, yeah. Because it would have been 4-1 instead of 4-2, wouldn't it? Yeah, because it was end of frame. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so he won a frame out of it. There you go. All done. Oh, this black's moving. No. Here's a question for you, Bill. If you're watching, either send it to me on WhatsApp or answer on the comments. I understand that in the singles final on Sunday night, Mr. Baker, who's watching, was clearing a bit of chalk off the table with his hand and accidentally knocked a yellow. What's the foul?
We've got to get rid of that after this one. Come down for this one, then I can just play it.
In the meantime, yeah, yeah. I didn't want to. I didn't want to make it sound that bad, Stevie. As I understand it, I think you gave the frame to Jamie, and I'm not convinced that that's the right thing to do. I think that's a standard foul. I may be wrong because you've moved the ball that otherwise wouldn't have moved, but it seems harsh to be loss of frame to me. But yeah, Bill's just confirmed. That would have been a standard foul, which is what I thought it should have been. It's definitely not loss of frame because it wasn't intentional, and you can't lose the frame for doing something that you didn't mean to do as such, unless you obviously accidentally pot the black, I suppose. These boys have found their rhythm in this frame. Maybe this is the way to play. Just play it 100 miles an hour and don't miss. That's the order of the day. And that takes them to 3-0. This could very well be our last frame of the night. But there's still 14 minutes to go here. Yeah, I understand it, Nick. Yeah, it's and you know, looking back, it didn't make a lot of difference to the eventual result. In fact, congratulations, Stevie, for that. By the way, I haven't mentioned that tonight. Stevie Baker, Summer League singles champion, earning himself a champion spot at the Nationals next year, should his team go. Nah, 2 years ago, Lloyd, you might be right. Met in Smashy Smithy at the moment, my money. That sounds like a Bambino thing. Yeah, I could imagine him doing that. I remember when international rules first came in and somebody fouled against me, and obviously it was ball in hand, and I walked around the table not really knowing what to do, and then walked back around the table and picked up a yellow. And then we still didn't know what to do, so yeah, can't remember what we did with that, to be honest.
the other corner, wasn't it? I mean, the other thing is, you just get the white down here.
Really wreck.
That's right here.
Yeah.
Rub it back and room here.
Either, mate.
So I'll get
I'm
the
happy.
angle of that.
I'm happy with it.
So once again, a reminder for those of you that are regular watchers, we've still got one more Champions League this week, which is tomorrow, which Joe will be bringing you with Andy Jefferson as referee. Joe is more than happy for somebody to sit with him in the commentary box. We've got a good group tomorrow. Paul Williams returns. Who else is in that group?
Paul Williams, Ian Cattell, Darren Hill, and Farron.
Yep, so pick your winners out of that. It's first of fives, remember, in the singles, so slightly longer races, but just as much jeopardy, and that is for the last spot in the semis, is that right?
It is.
Yeah, so big group tomorrow, and then we've got Champions League doubles again next Monday, which Jamie Hughes will bring you, and again I think he'll be happy to have a co-commentator, although Brad might have begged that chair already. And then we have a break for a week as I'm away on holiday, and then we're back the following week after that with a full itinerary. Doubles and singles, I'll be back for those. I think these boys are throwing caution to the wind a little bit here, which is probably the right thing to do. They're both good potters. It's a big shot this if he takes this on. Yeah, that was risky. Yeah, now that's a good race, Lloyd. That's a good race. But Prime Smithy was a long time ago, I'm afraid. Look, I love the guy to bits, but we haven't seen Prime Smithy for a long time. Whereas Metin goes in and out of form a little bit, but Metin is definitely more consistent. There's no question about that. And I would have to say, if they're playing in a race, if it was almost like a money match situation, Smithy probably is a bit stronger in that sort of, he laps up the pressure a little bit better than perhaps Metin would do. But yeah, it's a big call, but if I was pushed, probably still side with Metin, but only slightly. But Prime Smithy is an animal. Yeah, it's a loose one there from Kieran. Now, here's one back for you, Lloyd. Neither of them take on Prime Cattell, and he's here tomorrow night. So, and trust me, Mr. Cattell is back in form. So there we go. That's 4-0, and that takes those guys through. And we have, let me just update this for you. So there we go. That's the end of the night, and Raymond Williams go through with 9 points. Smith and Thomas with 6 points. Coyne and Bruce, unfortunately, out now, only on 3. And Ellis and Barry, entertainers that they were, bring up the rear. So next, as I said, tomorrow we've got singles tomorrow. Paul Williams returns. Farron Rowe, Darren Hill, previous winner of the Champions League, and Ian Cattell needs no introduction. And then we have a couple of weeks break on the singles, and you can see the groups there. The runner-up from tomorrow is met with Metin, Dave Fernandez and Jack Galloway. Yeah, that's some group, so don't miss that one, 21st of October. I'll be back from my holidays by then. Then the following week, Charlie McDowell, Aaron Bart, Jasper Simmons will welcome the winner of tomorrow's group. So again, that could be an absolute blockbuster. But Thanks everyone for watching again, as usual. Thanks, Joe, for your input tonight and your help on the stream. And good luck tomorrow night.
Thank you very much. We'll see everyone
And
tomorrow.
we'll be here at 7:30 tomorrow night, or Joe will be. I'll be in a hotel in sunny Luton, funnily enough.
Nice.
And, yeah, absolutely. Right, thanks guys. See you soon.